have taken is what? DDL auto. How you want to generate the DDL queries? For that one, I have taken what? Update. For that, I have simply taken what, guys? Update. This is what we did or not there, guys. That's good. Great. Okay, now let's see. After that, we completed. Once connectivity part is over, instruction to Hibernate over, we have taken packages. We are developing as a semi-layered application, right? Followed by that, we started taking what, guys? Entity class development. In entity class, we mapped class with table. We mapped properties with columns. Yes or no? No? We mapped properties with what? Columns. And for string column, we control the length. We control the column names and table names. We want to see Lambda KPI generating common boilerplate code by using at the rate data annotation. We did that or not? But one property must be configured as ID property. But that property is mapped with a special column called what? PK column. ID property mapped column automatically becomes what? PK. PK means what? Primary key column, right, boss? Okay, now question is, do I generate values to PK column through manual process? No. We always make sure that values will be generated what? Dynamically and automatically. We always make sure that values will be generated what? Dynamically and automatically. Are you getting my point there or not? Okay, that's good, great. Now let's see what we can do here, right? Yeah, where is this, guys? Huh? 719. What is there? Yeah, 718. Click on what? Launch. Oh, already opened, huh? Okay, fine. Let's stop this then. Yeah. To generate values to PK column dynamically, we have to use generators. Okay. In Hibernate or JPA, we have total 5 generators are there. Auto, if don't mention anything, auto is the default one. Sequence, it will use sequence concept internally. Table, identity, UUID. What is there? Universal unique ID. We'll discuss every generator separately. Today, let us use auto generator. What generator? In any database, auto generator working style is start with 1, increment by 50. Start with 1, increment. If you like, go ahead with this. If you don't like, ignore it. If you like, go ahead with this. If you don't like, ignore it. Start with 1, increment by 50. 1 means what? 1. First, next 2 will come. Then increment by 50. 52 will come. Then 102 will come. Then 152 will come. First time you insert the record 1. Second time you insert the record 2. Third time 52. Fourth time, I think you are intelligent enough, right? Okay, 102, 152 like this, it will go off. How to configure it, sir? How to configure it? Very simple. Tell to ID property, you not expected value from end user, not going to take assigned value. If you assign value manually also, it is not going to take. Okay. So always take generated value. How to tell to ID property that it should take only generated value, not manually assigned value. If you assign also, that should be overridden with what? Generated value. For that one, there is an annotation called, for that one, there is a annotation called generated value. There is a annotation called generated value. Here is my strategy. Where is this auto? At the rate generated value, strategy is equal to auto. Generation type dot auto, that's a enum, guys. Generation type is an enum. I hope, am I audible, guys? Yes. Now, there are many generators. I'm starting with auto. We'll discuss remaining generators like, yeah, what is the meaning of AJSID? Though you have value, I'm not going to use it. I'm going to use what? This is generator generated value. So value that is going to come is not assigned value. It is what? Generated. Remaining properties, assigned values. To assign values to these remaining properties nicely, in fact, all the properties nicely, it's better to have one all arg constructor na, my dear. Otherwise, I have to call setter method for multiple times. Why to take tension? In a single line, I can create object with the data or not. But while creating data, if I give value to JSAD, that will be wasted, na? Anyhow, it won't take assigned value. It will take generated value given by generator, right? So better to ignore in JSID in the parameterized constructor. Okay, then better to take one word, required arg constructor. In that one, let's ask Lambda API. What there, guys? Non-null. What is there? Non-null. At the rate non-null. Tell me, nice. At the rate non-null. At the rate non-null. At the rate non-null. Come on. Here is my what? At the rate non-null. At the rate non-null, non-null, non-null. Okay, guys. Are you getting my point there, guys? Super. Required. Array, fine. When I create object, I can use all arg or required arg constructor. But when Hibernate or data JPA creates object, it always uses easiest path to create object. That is using zero param constructor. Come on, guys. That is purely using zero param constructor. What do you say, guys? But the problem is when you keep parameterized constructor in Java class, the default zero param constructor disappears or not there. When no constructors are placed, zero param constructor comes as default. If we keep some constructor, okay, zero param constructor will not come as what? Default constructor. Agree with me, guys? Understanding my statement or not there? Yeah, here, what is the story I am talking about? At the rate, no arg constructor. Okay, this also gives me zero arg constructor or not there. Check it out. Where is that first one only? That's good. Where is this, guys? Entity, job seeker. It's a compile time Jara, runtime Jara, Lambda KPA. Yeah, that means it won't be used at runtime. See, already it has generated constructor. 5 param constructor, 4 param constructor, 0 param constructor, getter setter method equals to string, everything came automatically or not. Most commonly used boilerplate code came automatically because of Lambda KPI or not. Are you feeling new? Already we have used this one in the mini project of Spring Boot core, right? Okay, that's good. Yeah, now I have to develop the repository. Already I developed a repository, it seems. First T, entity class name, then what? ID. Data type of the ID property. What's the data type of ID property? Integer. What's the data type of the ID property? Integer. Everyone getting my point there or not there? Super, guys. Tell me now. Okay. Right click, new. Tell me. Interface. Interface. Tell me. I job seeker management service. I job seeker management service. Okay, that's good. Here I am taking a method. What is the method? Public string. Register. What is there? job seeker, JS. Public string register job seeker JS. Am I ready here or not there, guys? Come on, I want reply, my dear. Yeah, that's declaration of the method. Okay. What is the method we have in CRUD repository to save the object? Nothing but to insert the record, save method. What it takes? It takes S extends T. S extends C. That means you can pass T or it's a subclass. So I can pass job seeker or it's what? Subclass. Come on, guys. Job seeker or it's a subclass or not there. Fine, I'll pass job seeker only. What's the return value? It returns same object. What's the difference between passed object and returned object? In passed object, we'll be having data of the properties, but no value for ID property. At least generated value will not be there for ID property. In the returned object, same object, what is being saved to the database table as a record, plus the generated ID value will be there. What will be there? The generated ID value will be there. The generated ID value will be there. Are you understanding my statement, guys? Come on. Public string register job seeker. What is there? Job seeker JS. Okay. Job seeker, tell me. Management. Job seeker management service IMPL. I job seeker management sir. @service. That's good. Yeah. Private. Tell me. I job seeker repository. JS repo. Fine. Okay. Next one. Save the object. Job seeker. What is there? Job seeker. Saved JS is equal to. It's not a new object. What object we pass, same object will return back. What is the difference? In given whatever parameter JS, argument JS is there, ID value may not be there, or you assigned value will be there. Either default value or assigned value. But in the returned one, generated value will be there in ID property. Suppose I assign 101 to the ID property. In the returned object, 101 will not be there. One will be there. First time saving, na. Second one, 2 will be there. Third time, 52 will be there. Suppose you have not given anything to what? ID property. Default value null will be there because I have taken wrapper type or simple type. And we are preferring wrapper type nowadays, right? Since we are preferring wrapper type nowadays, it will give me what? It will give me null. But in the given object, in the returned object, not null. The generated ID value will be there. Is it the same object or different object? Same object. Are you getting my point? Okay, that's good. JS repo dot save JS. JS repo dot JS. Okay, that's good. Get the generated what value? ID. Into ID val is equal to saved JS dot get JS ID. Okay, guys, tell me. job seeker object is saved with ID value plus ID value. That is done, my dear. Okay, that's good. I'm just trying to save. Okay. Array, here object saved means what? Object related data is inserted to DB table or not? Here object saved means what? Object related data is inserted to DB table or not? In OR mapping, object saved means record insertion. Object updated means what? Record up. Object loaded means record selected. Object deleted means really object not deleted. Record is deleted. Everyone getting my point? Tell me, your favorite JDBC good? This is good. You are not writing any persistence logic. You are using persistence logic here. Already persistence logic will come in the implementation class of what? If the repository interface that you have taken, right? You are not believing me, huh? 1 minute. System.out.println. Tell me. Proxy object class name. JS dot get class. But I want to prove that this class, not JS Rabago, JS repo dot. I want to prove that this is what? Implementing I job seeker repository interface, right? Arrays dot to string. What is that? Arrays dot to string. Arrays dot to string. Tell me here. JS dot get class dot get interfaces. Not JS, I know that. I know JS report. Okay, let me give the feeling. There are all the 12 methods of code repository implemented, though I am using only one method here, right? How to get that, guys? How to get that, guys? JS repo dot get class dot. What is there? Arrays dot to string. Arrays dot to string. JS repo dot get class dot get interface. No, get declared methods. What methods, guys? Get declared methods. Understanding my statement, guys? Get declared methods. Here is my word. Get declared methods. Get declared method. One more bracket, fine. Okay, I just want to give confirmation. My theory and practical is matching or not matching. Okay, look at the save method signature, guys. Once again, put the dot. Save S entity, return type is yes. What's the difference between parameter S entity and return type yes? Parameter S entity says, come on, guys, give an object having data to save. Return type also same object will come, but having generator generated ID value. Having what? Generator generated ID value. Okay, that's good, great. But if you look at that, guys, dot save, array, it should tell me, say, check it out. Forget about SY. Find all iterable job seeker, array, find all by ID, iterable integer IDs. So somehow it is taking them or not there. Whatever I mention in interface, they are reflecting in the return types and parameters now, boss. Delete job seeker entity. Okay, delete by ID. Why it is taking integer? Why not something else? Because we already discussed, we already declared those things in the interface declaration. And see, we have not developed a DAO implementation class, only interface and service class also very easy now, my dear. We are just using repository methods. Okay. And you don't believe, guys. Yeah. You don't believe, guys. 60-70% of the time is reducing in project development. Why? Because majority pain is what? Persistence logic only. That they gone or not gone. But at the same time, is it giving any compromised code? No, it's giving best code. It is not using direct connection, pooled connection, right? It is also enjoying injection of data source object to that in-memory proxy class. And it is writing best code for all the 12 methods by generating the code dynamically. Life become easy or not there. It is not, it's like fully automated washing machine or not. It's like a driverless Tesla car or not there. You just need to purchase the car and sit in the driver's seat. You just need to know that and you have to decide where to go, where to come. That's it. You can be busy in laptop, you can sleep. And good news is they have tested in Surat traffic or some other city traffic. Tesla driverless car is doing its work nicely. Tesla driverless car is doing its work in India also. That means it's good enough. It's good enough to take care. But I don't know how they are handling buffaloes and other things. Okay, maybe they say accident is possible in driverless car also. Accident is accident now, boss. Okay, yeah, we are ready with the service. Actually, controller should develop, but I said it's a partial layered application. Let's inject service to runner and let's test it whether it is really working or not. I just want to check whether it is really working or not. Go to runners class, guys. That's good. New. Where is this class? New class. Tell me, guys. Job seeker test runner. Job seeker test runner. Command line runner. Command line runner. That's good. Fine. I'll make it at the rate component, guys. Okay. Array. Now, while injection, better to take interface type reference variable or implementation class reference variable. According to strategy design pattern, we should always code to interfaces. Yeah, tell me, guys. Public I job seeker. Sorry, management service. What is the word? JS service. At the rate auto void. What is there? At the rate auto void. Are you getting my point there, guys? That's good. Okay, fee, see boss. Yeah, every place unchecked exceptions. You are not catching and handling. Propagate, they automatically propagate toward next layer from repository implementation class code 2, which is in memory proxy class, dynamically generated code. To it comes to service class. From there it comes to runner class. After runner, anything is there? Not there. If you don't handle, they will go to IOC container. After IOC container calls the run method, right? So IOC container, does it handles? No. So default exception handler comes into picture that will throw ugly messages on the console or not there. Array JVM or IOC container, who comes into picture? Default exception handler comes into picture if you don't catch and handle. So this default exception handler always throw what? Ugly messages on the console or not there. Which messages, guys? Ugly messages. Okay. Let's see, guys. Try. So it's better in the last layer, it's better to catch and handle so that any exception comes, we have a control on what? Not generating ugly messages. Are you getting my point? Super, guys. Public void run string args. Public void run string args. Are you getting my point, guys? Super. Tell me here, where is this? Job seeker JS is equal to new job seeker of. What is the JS name? Raja. What is the address? Hyderabad. What is the qualification? B. What is the expected salary? What is the expected salary? 9 lakhs or 90,000 salary. CTC means per annum. Salary means per month. Always remember. If someone asks what is your CTC, cost to company, per annum you have to tell. What is your salary per month you have to tell. Is that clear, my dear? Come on. Job seeker JS is equal to new job seeker of Raja, Hyderabad, B. What is there? 90,000. That's good. Tell me next one. Create entity object. What object, guys? Entity. Invoke the business method. String message is equal to JS service dot JS. Yeah, tell me. System dot out dot println. What is there? Message. What is there, guys? Catch exception E dot print stack trace. Exception E dot print stack trace. Is that clear, my dear? Come on, everyone. Super, guys. Now we are all set, my dear. Okay, table is not there. Do you think table is already there? Let me check table is there or not there, guys. Okay, tell me. To see whether table created or not, record inserted or not, we prefer working with SQL developer or we prefer working with SQL prompter. What we prefer, guys? Definitely we prefer working with what? SQL developer. Here is my SQL developer or not, guys? Yeah, no doubt. Okay, not there. Fine. We will run SQL command line there. Somewhere SQL. Okay, SQL developer is there. Yeah, it got launched. Connection one. What is there? Connection one. Tell me. System. What is there, guys? Tiger. System Tiger. What's the table I have configured, guys? JPA underscore JS underscore tab. Any name I can give. Okay, you search for JPA. JPA underscore. What is there, guys? JPA underscore JS not there, guys. There are not there. That means table is going to come dynamically or not there. Should I take magnifier? 1 minute. Where is magnifier? Here is. As of now, it is there or not there, guys? Not there. Okay, that's good. We'll make it available. Now tell me, what is the story we have to follow, guys? The story that we need to follow is com.nt, guys. What dot nt? Com.nt, guys. Tell me, right click, run as, what is there? Java application. Yeah, tell me. Job seeker object is saved with ID value 1 or not there? Hibernate. Insert into this. Job seeker object is saved with ID value 1 or not there? Come on, my dear. I want reply, guys. Super. Okay. Job seeker object is saved with ID value 1. Comfortable with me, guys? Come on, everyone. Getting my point, my dear? Got the clarity or not there, guys? Okay, that's good. Great. Job seeker object is saved with ID value 1. Convinced with me, guys? Okay, that's good. Great. Let me check whether a table created or not. Refresh. Okay, let's see. Where is that? JPA underscore JS underscore tab. Yeah, pin it. If pin it means it will stay permanently, right? Data. One first record na. Okay. Expect order is alphabetic order. Table columns will be created. Don't expect it should be in the property order, alphabetic order. E. Oh, I think it's not even alphabetic order. Huh? ID. No, it's a random order, boss. We cannot even dictate those things because JS underscore A is there, E is there, but it's giving priority to what this. It's a random order. 1 minute. I know, font is not visible. Especially 4 eyes people will feel bad about me. Okay. JS ID, expected salary, address, name, qualification. Record is inserted or not there. Look at, I said, show me generated SQL query. Did I say that statement? Okay. Generated queries are able to see it or not there? Yes or no, na guys? Okay. Wait a minute. Where is this ra? Minus, minus, not that. Yeah. It has come. Yeah. See, guys, it is, this is to generate ID value. This is to generate ID value. Some internally sequence is created. Okay. From there, one is generated. This is insert query. Before that, you observe. Before that, you observe. Table creation logic is there now, guys. Create table. Some table is created. Numeric columns, we don't have control. But string column length 30 is taken. We are getting control or not? And it is creating sequence with the table name JPA underscore JS underscore sequence. Start with one, increment by 50. Are you noticing it, guys? That means auto is creating table automatically or not? You are not doing anything. Everything is done by whom? Save method. And save method is implemented where, guys? Inside the in-memory proxy class. What's the guarantee there is a in-memory proxy class? Somewhere I am printing the in-memory class name. Check it out. Yeah. Proxy object class name. This is the done. Dollar proxy 99. That is in-memory proxy class name or not there? In-memory proxy class name are not there, guys. That is implementing what, guys? I job seeker repository. Next, repository. Are you getting my point there or not there? Transactional proxy. So many interface it is implementing. But look at this. What is there? Our interface name is there or not there? Yeah, that means my theory and practical is matching or not matching. That's the one thing. And I have given list of methods also here. Okay, 1 minute. Here I cannot feel like that, Rababu. Copy this. Open the notepad. Here I am opening what? Notepad, guys. Say paste. It's a big list, guys. It's a big list because so many methods. So many methods and its own methods. Big list is there. Okay, there I'm trying to search for save. Save method is there or not there? Okay, save all is there or not there? Okay, now let me check. Find by ID. Find by ID is there or not there? Find all. Okay, don't ask me to check all the 11 methods. All the 11 methods will be there, don't worry. Sorry, not 11, 12 methods will be there, don't worry. So inside that entire logic is generated or not? Some logic by using Spring Data JPA that is internally calling Hibernate logic. Come on. Somehow we are getting a lot of abstraction in JDBC coding and Hibernate coding, and we are just calling method and things are done or not done. Okay, now let me open the document now. File, open, class content, Spring. Where is this? 718 boot data JPA. What APA? Boot data JPA. Tell me here, what is the story to follow? What is the story that I need to follow, guys? Session 3, first application development. Save this document, guys. That's good. Okay, save method explanation is given now, boss. Yeah, maybe in the paintbrush, doctor save use case is there. Here I have taken job seeker use case. Check it out. Tell me. Yes, extends T. Yes, save S entity. What entity? S entity. Saves a given entity, uses the returned instance for further operation as the save operation might have changed the entity instance completely. Parameter must not be null. You cannot pass null within the property and within the objects. Some properties can have null, but overall you cannot pass null. You have to pass one or other object only, right? Returns saved entity will never be null. If you give object, it will return object. It never returns null because anyhow you are giving object, it will give object. What is the extra? The returned object. The returned object is saved entity that will have ID value or not there. The generator generated ID value or not there. Okay. Illegal argument exception in case given entity is null. Entity properties can be null, but entity itself cannot be null in the parameter, right? You will get illegal argument. Some other exception, optimist elastic exception, if two threads are trying to what? Insert the record parallelly, some version problems have come. That time what? Optimistic locking. Check it out. Doctor doc is equal to doctor report dot save doctor. This is given object. This is saved object, right? Okay. Fine. This is a given object. This is saved object. This is my given object. This is my saved object. This is my given object. This is my saved object. This save implementation is there in the dynamically generated in-memory proxy class. Having Hibernate persistence logic, this method performs collects a given entity object, doctor object from the save method, right? Point number 1. Collects the generator configured on the ID property. What is the ID property? JSID. Maybe in this example, DID or ID. Okay. ID property and generates the ID value to ID property using the configured generator. Here auto generator or not. In our example, it is going to be 1 or not there. And now this 1 is stored into JSID value. That's good. Collects the given entity object data, including ID property value, and generates what? JDBC code plus insert SQL query to insert the given entity object data as a record to the DB table. JDBC code and insert SQL query generated. The generated code happily insert the record to DB table or not there. That's good. Okay, then once everything is done, guys, once everything, The save method returns what? Same object of entity class. Returns what, guys? Same object of entity class having what? ID value and old data. Having what? ID value and old data. ID value and also having what? Old data. That is nothing but doc object are not there. We can say this returned object and inserted records are in what? Are in mapping or in synchronization. Now onwards, you do anything on returned object, nothing but given object only. It will reflect to table record or not there. Super, guys. Yeah. The auto generator configured on ID property by taking what? Oracle as underlying database software behaves differently in different versions of Spring Boot 2.x and 3.x. In Spring Boot 2.x uses Hibernate sequence as the sequence. Sequence name is fixed here, guys. What is there? Hibernate underscore sequence. What is that? Hibernate underscore sequence as the sequence to generate ID value having logic start with one increment by one 1 2 3 4 5 in 2.x. In 3.x, guys, uses or creates db table name underscore sequence. What is the sequence we got? js underscore j sorry JPA underscore, JS underscore, tab underscore sequence, right? As the sequence name to generate the ID value, having logic start with 1, increment by 50. 1, 2, 52, 102, and 152. Like these things are generated or not there, guys. So that means in 2.x and 3.x, this auto generator is behaving differently or not there. Is behaving same, is behaving differently, my dear. Is behaving same, is behaving differently, my dear. Definitely behaving different. In Oracle database software, the generator auto and sequence internally uses what? Sequences to generate ID value. If no sequence name is given, it will take table name underscore sequence as the default sequence name. Having logic start with one increment by one. In case of sequence generator. In case of auto, start with one increment by one. Are you getting my point there, guys? Start with one increment by one. Okay, that's good. Yeah. Now listen. I'll run this application 2, 3 times, guys. I simply run this application what 2, 3 times. Okay. Sequence jumps by 50 times. Hibernate caches blocks of 50 ID. It won't block. It just logic is like this. If you don't like, change the generator. If you don't like that generator, also create custom generator. But don't blame why what happened to 50 numbers. Nothing happens. It's algorithm. Liking or not liking is your headache, right? If you like it, use this auto. If you don't like it, go to other generator. If you don't like other generator, also go to another generator. You have not liked all the 5 generator which are ready made. Create your own generator. Yes or no? Not liking what? Hostel food. Eat hotel food. Not liking that hotel food also. Eat another hotel food. Not liking that food also. Prepare your own food, waste fellows. Ah, what is that? That is temporarily, na. After 2 days, Allah with Ganesh immersion happens, and you should be back to normal life, right? Uh, Pandara food. Do you really think that's a great food? Great, huh? Then you are living compromised life. Okay. Maybe good compared to hostel food, right? Yeah. Fine. Let it be, guys. Let's come back. Let's come back. Yeah, let's change the data. Right? Changing data, not changing data is up to you. Only to avoid the confusion, I am changing data little bit. Okay. This time I'm using all our constructor, wantedly giving 123. If you give also, what happens, guys? It ignores. It will generate the another ID. What is the next number? 2. It's a standalone application only. When I run the application, I will get this one or not there. Oh, what's the error? Row are updated by deleted another transaction. Row are updated or deleted by what? Another transaction. Okay, it's saying that 123 is not there. Fine. For the timing, don't keep the ID value because actually same method save is given for update operation also. It says you are okay that no record. I'm thinking to update, but record is not there. Save method is a multi-purpose method. I'll introduce update activity later. Okay. Till that time, you don't give it. You make sure that it is generated dynamically. Run as Java application. Still exception comes, I should make sure that no, not came. 2 is coming nicely now, boss. Okay. This time, okay. Rajesh, Vizag, what is there? Some 91. Some 91. Make sure that run as Java application. 52 has come now, my dear. I hope you convinced with me. Fine, I'm convinced that's good, but I don't want this numbering. I want to start with 1,000. From there, one by one, I want to. Then we have to take custom sequence now, boss. But the good news is you need not to create sequence manually in Oracle. You use sequence generator, give all the inputs required for sequence generator. It will create a new sequence having your choice name. Start with 1,000. If you mention 1,000, increment by 1. If increment by 10. It's everything you can customize, right? But for that one, auto generator, sequence generator. Sequence generator I have to use. But before that, let me prove one thing. Before going to sequence generator, let me prove one thing here. Job seeker.java, guys. What Java? Job seeker.java. I mention, guys, but I don't mention strategy. I just mention generated value. I just mention generated value. That's good. Right click, run as Java application. See, 102 came now, boss. It's in the rhythm of what? Incre increment by, start with 1, increment by 50 kind of rhythm only now, boss. Start with 1, increment by 50 kind of rhythm only now, my dear. Come on. That's good, great. Right click, run as Java application. Where is this? 152. What is there? 152. It's coming, right? Okay. But I'm not interested in this rhythm. I want to get the things into my control, guys. Super boss. Okay, what I do is comment this. Here, what is their default generator is auto. Default generator is auto. That's good, great, fantastic. This is not fantastic. Only in this room, only this problem. I don't know why they don't change these connectors. Fine. They'll be getting fun of. Arre, solid. Yeah. First, sequence generator. Sequence generator. Where is this? Name is equal to gen1. Sequence name, I can give any name. JS ID underscore sequence sequence one. You don't like this name, take some other name. Okay. Next, initial value 1000. Allocation size 1. Initial value 1000. Allocation size is 1. Are you understanding my statement, guys? Super. Generated a value, that's good. Generator is equal to Gen1. Strategy is equal to sequence. This Gen 1 should match. This logical name should match. Sequence, but gather all sequence related information from here. And what is there? Auto update na? Not only for tables, boss. Not only for tables. It is applicable for what? See, update na? Table is already there. Remaining times it is using existing table or not there. Since it is using existing table, come on guys. Since it is using what? Existing table. Definitely what is doing, guys? Okay, it is preserving old data and adding new column, new records in each execution are not there. Okay, that's good. Now tell me, Gen 1 strategy is equal to what, guys? Sequence. Actually sequence, but I'm asking, don't go by default. Everything of sequence is configured there. Please go. What is there? You create this sequence. If not there, if there, use the existing one. Start with 1000, increment by 1. Start with 1000, increment by 1. Run this application. Run as Java application, guys. Start with 1000 na, boss. That's good. Hey, I'm not changing person data time to time, guys. Right now, data is not important. ID value is important. Okay. If you want, you can collect from end user, boss. You can use scanner, enter job seeker name, address, all this stuff. That hangama you can do. 1001. That means happily increment by 1 is working or not working, guys. Happily increment by 1 is working or not working. Okay, okay, that's good. Great. 1002. Okay. See this? It's came or not? It's came. Fine. Okay. Now I'm emptying this data, boss. Yeah, why not? Fine. I can empty the data. Fine. It's a regular SQL operation. Now come to this. I'll work with the sequence generator. It's not like that I don't work with sequence generator, but I don't give anything. I want to go by default things. I want to go by default things. In fact, I'm trying to delete the sequence that is already created. I'm trying to delete the sequence that is already created, right? Here is what? Sequence. I'm trying to delete the sequence that is already created. Yeah, fine here. Where is this? Yeah, JSID underscore sequence. Right click. Tell me. Drop. Apply. Say OK. Drop. Apply. Say OK. That's great. Now, this time what I do is generated a value. What value? Generated a value. Strategy is equal to sequence. Generated a value. Strategy is equal to sequence. I want everything should happen from default. What's the default sequence name? Table name underscore sequence, right? What is the default start with value? 1. Sir, why did you delete previous record? Already 1 is there. And this one and existing one may get the clash na. That to PK column does not allow duplicates, right? That's why on safe side I deleted it. Increment by 1. Start with 1, increment. Okay, let's see what is the default nature of this, guys. Right click, run a Java application. Yeah, it will. Yeah, unfortunately, JPA underscore JS underscore tab underscore sequence is already there. Already there, boss. Somehow it is already there. That's why it is using the existing one. Where is that? JPA underscore. It is already there somewhere. JPA underscore. What is the name? JPA underscore. JS underscore tab underscore sequence. Yeah, is there now, boss? Yeah, actually table name. Based on the table name it is generating. Maybe I have not dropped properly. Let's drop, guys. Say okay. Let's drop, guys. Say okay. That's good. Yeah. It will create a new sequence, guys. Let's see. Start with one, increment by one. Start with one, increment by one. Now one has come now, boss. One has come or not there, guys. Start with one, increment by 50. Sorry, it's my mistake. Okay, when default sequence is created, it is also same as auto now, boss. Start with one, increment. Version to version, they are changing behavior. What we can do, nothing. Okay, that's good. Tell me next. Right click. Tell me, run as Java application. Next two will come, then 52 will come, right? Two. Yeah, two will come, then 52 will come. Check it out. Two will come, then 52 will come, guys. Yeah, it's coming or not there. Yeah, check it out here. What is there? Configuring sequence generator to generate ID values in the sequence. In entity class, check it out. Sequence generator, logical name. What is this? Logical name. Sequence name. Initial value. Increment by value. This gen 1, this one should match or not there. Strategy generation type dot sequence. Okay. See, start with 100, 101, 102, 103, and etc. Another example on what, guys? Sequence generator. Another example on what? Sequence generator. Is that clear, my dear? Come on, everyone. Yes. Yeah. At the rate ID column, generated value, generation type dot sequence. This creates the sequence name with what? Table name underscore sequence and generates the ID value. Okay. 1 to 52, 152. Same as auto or not there? Okay. Sequence generator with default settings is equal to auto generator or not there? Yeah. Sequence generator configuration with default settings is equal to auto generator. Auto generator configuration. I hope you are understanding my statement, guys. So this is about sequence generator. Most regularly used generator is what? Sequence generator only, right? Okay. Now, wait a minute. Sir, you said for auto property, there are multiple possible values. Can we check one by one? Create what it will do. Create what it will do. Okay. Now, What are the possible values for this auto property, guys? Yeah. Dialect optional, boss. Or if you don't give dialect also, no problem. It will pick up the dialect automatic. Optional. It's not mandatory. If you don't give dialect also, nothing happen. Still application runs in the same fashion, guys. It's a recommended to give, not mandatory to give. It's a recommended to give, not mandatory to give. See, still one or two came or not then. Anything? Okay. And it will pick up the dialect dynamically. Check it out somewhere. Somewhere you will get the dialect. Okay. See this? No longer supported as certain. It is taking default dialect now, boss. Arikil dialect. Understanding my statement, guys. Okay. It's taking default dialect as that one now, my dear. Come on. Yeah, that's what. Dialect is optional but recommended to place. If you comment this, what happens? It's query generated query, but that's not a great thought. It will not help in debugging. Better to keep it. Okay, now I said update uses existing table. An update can alter the table, but altering only towards adding new column, not deleting existing column. Sure, sir. Yes, sure. Go to job seeker, guys. Go to job seeker. Keep that one as it is. Here I have added private string email. Private string email. At the rate non-null. What is there? At the rate column. Name is equal to JS underscore email. Name is equal to JS underscore email. Everyone understanding my statement, guys? Come on. Okay. Yeah. Tell me. So one more extra property came na, boss. Yeah. Here I will put raja@rani.com. What is that, guys? Raja@rani.com. Run as Java application. 150 has come or not there? But new column is updated or not updated. Say refresh. Email is updated or not. That means if needed, it is altering the table also, boss. Okay. Alter does not mean only adding. It only can add the column. It cannot drop the column. You want to feel that? Wait a minute. Now I go to job seeker, guys. I comment both properties. I comment both properties. Right? Yes. I really comment both properties. Okay, that's good. I really comment both proper. Remove these two things. Remove these two things. Remove these two things. Right click, run as Java application. Right click, run as Java application. What's the problem? Could not execute statement, unique constraint. Unique constraint. Why unique constraint has come? Achha, 200 value is already there. Fine. Maybe 202 may be already there. Let's check. Let's check. Let's check. Yeah, previously existing sequence 200 is 202 is there. Only this time problem, guys. Next execution problem solved. Why? It generate 252. See, what's the beauty of sequence? One execution failed means number wasted. It won't give that number next time because sequence generate using or not using is your headache, right? It's like throwing bullet. Once it out, whether it is wasted or used or killed someone or saved someone, that's secondary one, right? It's like a bullet kind of thing. Once out, out. Next time, one more new bullet you have to use. Sequence one number is out means out. It's not cannot be rolled back, right? Right click, run as a Java application. Check it out. 252 comes, guys. 252 came. This time, okay. Two values only gone. Where is this? Refresh, refresh, refresh. Wait. 52 na? 252 na? 252. Okay, only email null, but I commented two. Right. Salary. Expected salary also null na, my dear. See, is it deleting the columns? Why it is not deleting? In this record data is not there. In other record data is there, na? It cannot do that stupid work, right? That means when it comes to update, altering table means only adding column, not the deleting column. Clear, guys? Adding columns, even not changing the size of the columns, also not part of altering. In our regular SQL, altering means all things. Adding column, deleting column, changing the data type, changing the size. But here altering means just adding new columns. Come on. Update supports only adding new columns. Convinced or not, the guys? Okay, that's good. Okay, now let me prove one more thing, guys. Now I drop the table. Go to this. What's the table name, guys? JPA underscore. JPA underscore. Come on. JPA underscore job seeker underscore this one. This one, na? This one. Yeah, right click. Table. What is there? Drop. Cascade all means are any constraints are there also you delete. Okay. Table got deleted or not there? Table got deleted. Okay. Now it will create a fresh table, guys. Yeah, this time it will create a fresh table. 1 minute. I don't want to lose these columns, guys, forever. No, later also can be added. It's not like that, but let it be. Okay. And go to job seeker test runner. What is there? 89. Tell me next one. Raja@rani.com. Raja@rani.com. I only taught all these things. Wait. Fine. Right click, run as Java application. It is now going to create a new table, fresh table, guys. It's now going to create a new table and fresh table 302. Fresh table is created. Check it out. Create a table. Sequence already available sequence it is using. It's creating a fresh table or not. I did not mention length for email ID. What's the default size it is taking? 255. Let's see. New table is created or not, guys. New table is successfully created or not, guys. Yeah, first you have to say refresh, guys. Refresh. And tell me. JPA. What is there, guys? JPA. JPA underscore. JPA underscore. JS underscore. TS tab. Pin this. Say data. Here data part is coming here nicely, guys. 302 Raja Rani, all this stuff. It is taken place over here or not there? It's nicely taken place over here or not there? That's good. So update is showing all its flavors are not there. Okay, now I will try to take, I'll try to take create, my dear. What is there? Create. If table is already there, drops it. If not there, creates it. But the problem is each time it drop and creates. That means always you can see table with one record only, na? Is there any add up records, boss? Are there any add up records here, guys? Come on. Run as Java application. Look at the create sequence. Everything will be created freshly. Existing dropped, newly created. Check it out. Existing dropped. Drop table, drop sequence, create table. Okay, first time one. Okay, fine, sir. You run one more time. This is useless value for me. This is purely useless value for me, according to me. Again, one only. Nah? You run thousand times also it will do the same thing. It's a waste value. Maybe in the development for testing, maybe you can use. But I don't think testing also that much great. Fine. That's the one thing. Update is seen, create is seen. Drops the existing, creates a new thing. If not there, directly creates a new thing. It's clear? Okay, that's good. But it is dropping when in the next execution it is dropping. It's dropping first, then creating. It's not dropping at the end of the execution. It's dropping. That's why it's still available here. See, before I execute, it's available, right? Ah. Then we have one more value, guys. Create hyphen drop. What is there? This is purely for demos and show off purpose, guys. At the beginning of the application execution, table will be created. Table is used. At the end of the application execution, same table is dropped. Sir, how can I feel it, sir? Execution started, table created, execution ended, table gone. But I cannot open the SQL developer that much fastly, na? What I am going to do? Thread dot sleep. In the middle of the application, somewhere you are going to keep thread dot sleep or not there. So that we'll feel it. By that time, sleep time over, application execution completed, and we'll feel the table is gone. Where it is useful, sir? It is useful for demos that we give to client in the middle of the project development. He comes. How much time we are demonstrating, that time tables are created. Demo over, tables gone. That will be very useful or not there. In production, it is a bad. Only in testing, it may be good. In demos, it is good. And in remaining places, it is not good. In production, the best value is what? Update. That's why the only value you should always use what? Update. But why are you teaching remaining things, sir? Are interviewer ask, do you know what about other values? You cannot say my sir taught only update. He said best value, I use only best value. And that's fine, Ra Baba, but what is remaining values? If you don't use, you will forget. If you forget, you will think that update is the only one value. If you say update is the only one value, you feel bad. Interviewer feels definitely feels bad or not there. You are working on Spring Data JPA those many days, and you don't know how many possible values are there for DDL auto. It's really meaningless or not there. Okay, that's good. Create hyphen drop. How can we make us to feel it, sir? After calling method, after seeing the output, before ending the application, threaded dot sleep. Okay, 50,000. I think 50,000 means 5 seconds. 60,000 milliseconds. Right? I'm waiting for 50,000. 60, the 1 minute, boss. Okay, 1 minute. Okay, now what it will do? Create hyphen drop. I'm wantedly dropping the table. Actually, if I don't drop also, it will drop. Okay, don't worry. Right click, run as Java application. All things will happen. Okay, new table created. That's why again one. What's the guarantee new table created? I have to be very quick. I have to be very quick. Create table, dropping existing table. Up to this same as create. Up to this same as create. Refresh. I'm able to see the table, right? Wait for time to complete, guys. Wait for here red mark to disappear. Application termination means thread dot sleep is over, right? Now do time pass. Terminated, huh? No. Terminated, huh? 1 minute is this much lengthy. I don't know. Yeah, terminated. See, dropped. I need not to show practically also. Drop. It's gone. How to feel it's gone or not? Refresh. Okay. You feel the table is there. No. Table is also not there. You say refresh. JPA underscore. What underscore? JPA underscore. JS underscore. Anything is there like that? JPA underscore JS underscore this. Yes or no, na, guys? Not. Okay, that's good. Next value is what? Validate. What is there? Validate. What this validate will do, guys? This validate will check. This validate check. Table. Table is not there. Table and uh, entity class are in sync or not. In sync or not. Incompatibility or not. Check right. Right now table is not there. Does it create the table? Check it out. Does it create the table, guys? See, it says table not there. Hey, mister, you said table will be there, but table is not there. Hey, mister, you said table will be there, table is not there. Check it out. Check it out. Check it out. Schema generates missing table. Okay, let's create a table, guys. Let's create a table. Okay, first I will go for update. Then table will come automatically. Then I will change to a first update. Then I will change to what? Table created, inserted one. That's good. Okay, come to this place, guys. Where is this? Validate. Now I have given validate. I think my table and entity class are both are good, guys. Both are really nice and good now, boss. Run as Java application. That's why it happily uses the table and completes the insertion or not. Happily uses the table and completes the insertion or not there. Okay, in this situation, I added one extra property. String mail, location. What is there? Location. In which location we are seeing the job? JS underscore location. Mr. Oye, get up. Go out and check whether that crossed Naresh ID or not. Which one? Yeah. Where is this, guys? This is done. Value 1. Okay, that thread dot sleep is wasting time, Ra. Thread dot sleep gone, guys. Now not required. That's good. Now check it out. One column is missing, right? Okay, what this validate does? What this validate does? Exception came. It's not going to alter, boss. It's going to check only. It's going to check. Okay, what is there? Missing column in JS underscore. There only. It crossed Naresh IT building or not? It started there. You don't know that? Okay, fine, no problem. No, I asked for you people, not for me. No, 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 no. Yeah, for both. For both. Happy, yeah? Happy, yeah? Worst fellows. Yeah, DDL iPhone Auto. What is there, guys? Validate. Validate is checking or not there? Definitely checking or not there. Okay, now none, boss. What is there? None. What this none says? Your headache. I don't do anything. I don't do anything. Your headache. Creating table, checking everything is your headache. Check it out. Yeah, it's giving some other error. What's the error? Insert into, it's saying what? Array, you have given me more values. You have given me what? More values, but there is no column to insert, right? There is no column. Invalid identifier because it is generating, but that is not there in the table, right? Are you noticing it, guys? So creating perfect table is my responsibility or not there? Keeping table up to date is my responsibility or not there? Fine. But what is the best value? Update. You talk about everything, but you always use what? Update. By mistake also use remaining thing. You always need what? Update. 1 minute. Let me put the notes on it. But I don't want to write the notes. Okay, we have Chat GPT. How to ask notes? Explain in short. I don't want elaborately. What's the property name? Who remembers? क्या फर्क पड़ता है? This is the property name, na boss. With all possible values. What values? With all possible values. None, validate, update, create hyphen drop. Quick rule thumb rod. Validate for safe production. Update okay for dev environment. Create drop only for testing. None. When you want to full manual control. When you want full manual control, right? Yes, guys. It tells how to handle schema or not there. Can you explain? Can you explain? Ayo, fine. It's my mistake. Yeah, Spring dot JPA dot Hibernate JPA dot Spring dot JPA dot Hibernate JPA dot Hibernate dot HBM to DDL dot auto property in detail. Okay, in auto property with all possible values. With all possible values. That's great. Yes. Paste the answer, guys. Not there. Tells how to handle schema, tables, column generation, and validation. Yes, my dear. Come on, everyone. Here are the possible values. None, validate, update, create hyphen drop. And here is the thumb rule. I think we understood everything. Look at the update, automatically update the schema to match with entities. Adds new column, does not remove old columns. Yes, my dear. It is capable of updating. As part of updation, creates the tables, Uses the existing table. If needs, alters the table, but it adds new columns, but does not drop the existing column. Okay, that's good. Hmm. Create hyphen drop, same as create, but also drop the table and application stops. Drop existing schema and creates tuple at the beginning. It will do both at beginning, but it will create at the beginning and drops at the end. Super. Okay, that's good. I think, are you started feeling abstraction that is coming? Think about your JDBC code. Class dot for name, driver manager dot get connection. By feeling, by assuming itself feeling heavy or not there. Here, just save method, everything else not automated, right? That's good. Yeah, where is this? Let me save the document. Yeah, I hope everyone ready with Oracle database in your system. Yeah, tomorrow also keep MySQL database software ready because I have to prove this persistence logic is database software independent or not. Same code by changing few entries in application.properties without touching any Java code. I'm going to make same application working for MySQL or not there. That means I can prove this persistence logic is database software independent or not there. 5th June, Spring Data JPA. That's good. I think session 3. Let me save again. Save it. Okay, guys. Here is what? 719 or 718? 718. Okay. This is going to be what? Session? Session 3. I think this one, na? Yes. Yeah. Okay. As of now, this Saturday plan is 7 p.m. only, no 11 a.m. slot. 7 p.m. only, you have a session, and we are going to have a common topic. So please revise and come batch processing. And that continuation will be taken on Sunday timing, na boss. Thank you. Have a nice day.